The National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies and the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center have joined forces to enhance the capacity building efforts of key National Assembly committees responsible for overseeing tax expenditures in Nigeria. The two-day workshop, which is holding in the nation's capital Abuja, seeks to support government's efforts to block leakages of tax and work out modalities to address taxation. Clearview's Florence Joshua brings us details.
Addressing the nation's challenges bordering on governance and taxation, stakeholders at the two-day workshop said that effective reforms, tackling of corruption, promoting accountability and expanding the formal economy are key to reviving the economy. The Director General, National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, Professor Abubakar O. Suleiman, who was represented by the Chairman Academic Boards of NILDS, Professor Nuhu Yakub, and the Executive Director, Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, CISLAC, noted that reforms in tax expenditure management were gaining momentum in Nigeria, and as such, the importance of fairness in tax payments should be taken seriously instead of reliance on borrowing and thereby reducing the nation's high debt profile.
Fairness, justice, and equity are issues related to tax expenditures. While big firms receive tax waivers to continue operations, poor people continue to pay higher taxes for goods and services. Furthermore, it appears that over the years, tax policy has been aimed at taxing the poor rather than the rich. Hence, finding a fair balance is crucial.
If we really want to good governance, we must address issues of fair taxation. We must address the issues of utilization of taxes for development. We must ensure that development financing are anchored on the basis of transparent and accountable expenditure that we are doing in the country. There's no way Nigeria can overcome the challenges if this corruption, if this looting did not stop. So
our tax policies need to be fair and transparent. Revenue generated should benefit many Nigerians rather than favoring a few. This is the objective of tax equity.
Legislators and other stakeholders present at the workshop say lofty ideas of effective taxation could only be achieved through concerted efforts from the government and its citizens.
We will collectively look at existing tax reforms as well as initiate more views to strengthen legislation that will provide more solidified governance in Nigeria,
so that the challenges of transparency and accountability and the oversight from our own part will be judiciously utilized in building the necessary tax environment that we so desire.
The Capacity Building Initiative aims to provide participants with a comprehensive understanding of tax expenditure administration in Nigeria and to pinpoint legislative strategies, opportunities and avenues to effectively address identified gaps in legislation. Legislators in attendance include relevant committee members from both chambers of the National Assembly and their respective clerks. Florence Joshua reporting for Clearview News Desk.